Hey guys, just a little nighttime video here. I got a comment from Door 89, I believe. Yeah, I still get muscle pain, joint pain. I know they said my Achilles heels had tendonitis, but I guess it went away. Um, so yeah, I mean it's not as bad, like I've said in the previous videos. It sometimes flares up, but mainly right now it's the fatigue sometimes, digesting, and um, what else? And the gastritis. So those are my main issues right now. A lot of the other stuff kind of just, you know, hasn't gone away, but it's I mean, in the beginning, I was a mess. I've seen a lot of videos, or I've seen a lot of younger people in the chats that they're afraid they're gonna die every minute, and I was like that in the beginning. I mean, I thought I was gonna die like every day. I was bent on finding a cure. Everything spooked me, and it took a couple of years. And once I accepted, okay, well, this happened to me. I mean, I can't make it any better. I can't. I mean, a lot of times I don't know if everybody else is like me, but I had a lot of anger, with the makers of the fluoroquinolones. Like, it's like I wanted to get back at them. I wanted to sue them or the doctor, and tried, didn't get anywhere. Um, Tried to get disability, didn't. Got close. I'm not really close. I got temporary. What is it called? Short-term disability, and I got some FMLA. Um, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's not like having a certain illness that's treatable, like, or at least that I know how to treat, or doctors. It wasn't like, I had a bacterial infection and they gave me antibiotics and it fixed it. I mean, being on the disability, I saw a lot of doctors, specialists, and ended up in a worse situation than when I started. But, just knowing that I got to live with it, I mean, and always being positive, um, you know, because you're going to die. You don't want to die being angry or scared all the time. Um, I guess just be at peace with your situation or yourself, and maybe meditate or try to do things that make you happy. Try to have stress-free, um, you know, stress-free environment around you, because I think this stuff like gives you fibromyalgia. I mean, I know sometimes when I get pissed, something hurts. When I would argue with my spouse, she would say, "Oh, every time we argue, something hurts." Well, I kind of, I didn't even think about fibromyalgia. I mean, it wasn't until I think a year and maybe a year and a half ago, till, or maybe a little longer, a doctor mentioned that that's what they thought maybe that could be part of the issue that I was going through. Um, so then I looked it up and I'm like, yeah, checking everything. Yeah, sounds like it. Then I went to go see a specialist, and he was like, oh, fibromyalgia is only for women. And then I was like, what? Then I saw another doctor, and they're like, oh, I can't believe they said that. So it's just a mess. And you know, but I did meet a nurse um, somewhere that she also said that she had really bad fibromyalgia, and she took off like 6 months, and she said that when she got rid of the stress, that it got better. And yeah, I mean, I think, I've gotten rid of a lot of stress. I let a lot of things, stop bothering me. And before it was like every day just thinking about how I was floxed. I'd be in the shower thinking about it, just thinking about it all day, every day. And, and then just like here lately, stuff, shit hits a fan with other things. And, you gotta also remember that you're still human. So you still gotta live with the rest of the world, you know. So yeah, I think that helps a lot. If you're just floxed, try to get rid of some stress. Um, just trying to do things that I did before, even though there's a lot of things that they'll tell you not to do after you're floxed. I mean, a lot of people said not to get the COVID shots. Well, I kind of had to, and a lot of people say don't take Tylenol and Motrin. And when I had the COVID, I mean, I had 103 fever for 15 days straight, so I would have to keep taking it to lower it back and forth, and didn't really affect me much. I noticed that sometimes my heart rate gets a little high, but I think that it's kind of getting better now. I've seen a lot of people having issues with that. But you go to a doctor, and almost every time you go, they say everything is fine. I mean, now lately I've got high cholesterol, so I got to get that under control. And I was told I had a fatty liver some couple years ago, so I got to get that under control. Uh, I think the key to getting one tier higher or better is to to lose some weight, not lose some weight, eat healthy, and lose weight, um, and just try to find a way to make some income, because right now that's really getting to me. I still got you know kids that you got to support, and mortgage and stuff. So I got to figure that out, but not gonna let it stress me out. I mean, there's always a solution. Um, but yeah, so one thing I'd like, I know I've before, I was gone for a few months because I was working like 14, 15-hour days, and feeling like shit. Before they fired me a couple of days ago. But I'd like to get some ideas from you guys how we can maybe um, get this out there more. But I mean, really, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that'll say, hey, these fluoroquinolones are bad. They're not good to really prescribe to people. I know a doctor that I see, my main doctor. I think he believes what I'm going through. He's helped me out in the past, but he says there's nothing I can really do. But he told me that because of me, he stopped really prescribing the fluoroquinolones. And um, but it's a thing. I mean, there are uses for them, like you have anthrax, or I'm sure like there's uses for them, but in severe situations, maybe when it's the last option. So I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice to, I guess the best way to go about it is maybe not to educate the people so much, but the doctors, you know, saying, hey, I mean, really think about it. If the person can go another route, let's try that first. But definitely if it's needed, I mean, I'd hate to be that person that actually would need the fluoroquinolones. I'm not too good with medicine, so I don't know. There's something else, but I mean, that person that got anthrax or something, or and really needed it. But in my situation and a lot of people's situation, I mean, I didn't have enough. wasn't nothing wrong with me. They just couldn't wait for the tests to. They prescribed me this on a weekend, and I had no idea what I was getting into. But I think I've gotten through some of the worst of it now. So now it's just time to refine and see if I can get to where I can handle things better. Um, and sometimes I think it's also your thoughts. I mean, it's times where I felt sick really bad, but, if something happened, like when I had the wreck, it's like, okay, your adrenaline kicks in and it's like everything, it just takes a back seat, so. So hopefully you guys get better too. Can't say I'm fully recovered. I still have thousands of issues. I still feel sick all the time. I still have a hard time sleeping. I still get pain all over, but I'm trying to get better. So I don't know. I don't know what it is that we can do, but if you guys got any ideas, hit me up, comment, add me on Facebook, and I will see you guys later.